Okay, what happens at a car show before? All right, why should I go to a car show? Well, most of the times you're looking at a car and go, what is this? Now, if you can let me know, then leave it in the comments. Is it a Austin Martin? Okay, this is the car show in Beverly Hills, and my name is Angela. Father's Day car show, yes, this June the 21st that just passed. When you go to a car show, the best time to go to the car show is right before it starts. Well, this is the 31st annual Beverly Hills Rodeo Drive car show. And there are so many cars there. My favorite is the Bugatti. But this is the moment that if you show up a little bit early, you get to see fun cars up and close. And must I say, in Beverly Hills, the car show is free. How about that? All you need is your feet. That is just a little bit of walking. Okay, this is why I go to a car show, and this is why I think you should go to a car show. We drive cars every single day. There are so many cars. There are classic cars, there are new cars, modern cars, so many different types of paint, custom tires, etc. But a car show is something that you can do wherever. I mean, you can do it at a convention center. Most of the times, you can do a car show outdoors. Most of the time, they are free. But at the same time, you get a little bit of knowledge. You get to know about your engineering, and it's a great thing to do. And besides, a car show only lasts maybe about 1 or 2 hours. I mean, it could last like 10 to 4, but you mostly would see the cars in about an hour or so. Okay, I want you to experience what it's like to go to a car show before it starts. This car show is absolutely one of my favorite car shows. It only happens once a year. And sometimes when I'm up close, I can see the car, I can see what it looks like inside. There's so many things about the car that I really like. Most important, most of the cars come in 100% looking clean. Now, this is the car show as it sets up. You have a car director, and he's placing each car where it belongs. I'm sure they mapped out where they wanted the Bugatti, the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, but this is at the very beginning. So you never know who's going to show up at a car show, what type of car, but these are the cars that are showing up. And I thought I would share what it's like at the beginning of a car show. You know, you have to wait in line. Sometimes you can hear the engine, which is really nice because you might think a car looks really cool, but then once you hear that engine, you're like, oh, it's a little bit completely different. And you realize how clean the car is, the paint job, what year. There's so many things to discover at a car show. But the Beverly Hills Car Show is a little bit different because it offers so much along with hype cars, luxury, and some of my favorite cars that I just don't see on a daily basis. But this is how you roll up. There's a certain street, of course, the police there, security's there, making sure you have the right paperwork to come on in. But these are some of the cars that show up, and they look absolutely fabulous. And the fact that they look brand spanking new, I just absolutely love it. And you get a little bit up close to the car, and if you can smell the engine or you can see the tires, and of course, if you meet the owner of the car, they love to tell you what year they detail, and I'm sure that's not their only car. But it's a great conversation to have. So why not go to a car show? Now, this is a Mercedes. It reminds me of like mustard, but the design is different. Now, do I want a Mercedes? Absolutely not. But I think this is absolutely a gorgeous car. And now we have this car. If you know your cars, then you can leave in the comment box what car are we looking at. But I really like the detail of the car. I like the white stripe. There's so many things when I see a car pulling up that I'm like, wow, that's pretty different. And it's a great blue color. Now here we have another car, which is like kind of like one of the favorites that show up at the Beverly Hills car show. I think I've seen this one maybe before or maybe one similar to it. But I like it. It looks like my jacket that I was wearing with the one that was red, white, and black. This is very cute. But when you're pulling up and then you're looking at the difference of the car, you kind of understand like maybe this is a different year, a different style, maybe this is a whole different brand. Like I said, the color of my jacket, red, white, and black. But it's just amazing. And like I look at the tires and I'm like, oh, look at those. That's kind of different. And this beautiful purple, should I say purple 7? Now that's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, when you're on the freeway, you are going to be remembered. That is really erotic color, don't you think? This is why it's so important to go to a car show because you never know what you're going to see. This is absolutely a gorgeous purple. Now, my bedroom color is purple because it means royalty. And so this is what I look like who would be driving this car. I don't know, but it looks distinguished and it looks very clean. And how often do you clean the car? There's so many questions that I have when I see a car. And I particularly don't know what type of car this is, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, this looks different, but of course, we all know the Ferrari, but there are different versions of Ferrari. So, going to a car show, what you think you may know, you learn something every single time. And I love it. It's definitely like a meet and greet. You can meet the car, you can meet the owner, and you can walk around and what piques your interest. And at the same time, you're looking at clean cars. So, this is one of my favorite car shows. This is absolutely at the very beginning. The car show was from 10 to 4. I was there at 6 a.m. The cars were expected to roll in between somewhere after 7. So it was great to see them line up, be placed where they needed to go so that I could kind of look at the car and see which one was my favorite. The $1 million cars, I believe there were like 3 cars together that were worth $10 million. They were already set and propped and secured. But these are some of the cars that are coming up with the owners. But at the same time, I love this Ferrari. I love the top. Ooh, that's so good. Like, this is good for the beach. If you don't know it, I love the beach. And if you want to go drive in a nice Ferrari, this would be the car. Absolutely gorgeous color. Now, what is this? If you think you know, then write it down in the comments. You can go ahead and cheat. It's the same thing. It's a Ferrari. Now, this 33 looks absolutely great. That reminds me of somebody at the age of 33. But in the meantime, I guess he's checking in each person. I'm sure it is such a thrill to like drive your car into Beverly Hills and have a beautiful parking space waiting for you. You never know who you're going to see at the car show. So it's a good thing just to go. You never know. You might see a mayor or Michael Jordan. You never know who you will see at the car show.